כאילו נותן בה כתוב שדש, אין האדם יכול, למה ברכם ולמה אין מערבי בדש, מפני שאתה נורא כחוסר בכל דש, אתה כתיר מישהו נין. אדוני צבאות עמנו, מהם עושה לנו אשר מזכרנו, שמך יעננו, ביום קוראנו, ברוך אללה מחסדו, ויהיו שם כולם מוקשנים כנראה. תנא רבי אליהו, כל השנה הלכות בכל יום, מובטח לו שהוא בן העולם הבא. שנאמר הליכות עולם לא, אל תקרא הליכות אלא הלכות.
Chazak u'baruch. Boker Tov. Welcome to the next minyan, Rabotai. Two things I was asked in the communities, several questions. One thing is, first of all, number one, is a person allowed to give tzedakah at night? You know, there's something like this according to Kabbalah. According to Kabbalah, we don't give tzedakah at night. That's why you see, when they come, from Mincha Arvit, they put tzedakah before Mincha, but they don't put tzedakah before Arvit, right? Nobody does. Right? You know that, right? What's the reason? Because there's a Kabbalah like this, that you don't give tzedakah at night. What's the reason why? Huh? Why? What's the reason why? So, there was, I'll tell you a mashal and you'll see, right? There was one chacham, they say, he had a dream at night. He gave tzedakah at night. So he went to sleep, and they showed him in a dream like this. They told him, they said, listen, what's wrong with you, he says, we're doing over here our work at night, the malachim, and you're bothering us by giving tzedakah. They told him, stop it already, you're bothering us over here. That's what they told him. Can you imagine? So what's the story with that? What does that mean? What's the meaning of that? So what happens like this, right? According to Kabbalah, at night, the angels which are bad angels, the ones who give suffering, the ones who give punishments, dinim, right? They come, they're sholet at night. Wow. They're the ones who are sholet. They do judgments at night. Night is time of dinim, time of judgment, You understand? So therefore, what happens is that when you're doing chesed at that time, you're bothering them over there. Why? Because you're not letting them do the dinim that they want to do. You're bothering them, so they get mad at you. They say, "Hey, what's going on over here? What are you doing over here?" Because it doesn't allow them to do dinim. It bothers them. It's like it's like when you do chesed, they can't do the full din. You understand? They can't do it. It bothers them. So therefore, they tell you, listen, cut it out. They tell to this guy. Understand? That's the reason why we don't give tzedakah at night. But the truth is, that depends on what the situation is. So what does that mean? The truth is, when there's a machlokat between the halakha and the Kabbalah, how do we paskin? Like the halakha always. That's usually the rule. We go like the halakha. Kabbalah is chasidut, but halakha is halakha. We're obligated to do the halakha. It's not chasidut. I'm sorry.
What if another Jew asks you for tzedakah at night?
That's exactly the point. I wanted to say that, right? You beat me to it. Baruch Hashem. Smart people over here. Everybody's a big brain over here. So that's the thing. You understand that if somebody comes and asks you for tzedakah, so then you're really obligated to give them according to the Torah. So what are you going to do? Not do the mitzvah of the Torah and do Kabbalah? Well, that's not good like that. No good. So therefore you should have to do. If somebody asks you for tzedakah, you have to give them. Number one. But number two also, there's a tshuva of Maran Rabbi Danielov in Yebi Omer. He writes over there in Chelek Yud that if somebody wants to give tzedakah at night, let's say he wants to do some truma, he wants to buy some books for the kollel, right? Things like this, right? Whatever it is, he's allowed to do that at night. Why? Because according to halakha, you're allowed. So in other words, I'll tell you what that means. That when they tell you in the dream up there, why are you bothering us? We're trying to do dinim over here, and you're trying to do chesed. That's only chasidut. What do I care about that? Hashem commanded me to do tzedakah. What's that? My business. I'm bothering them. But according to chasidut, according to Kabbalah, you should be worried about that too. If you're a hasid, that's already something else. It's a different level. Another one I want to tell you also, similar, that they asked me about this also just recently, which is doing Shtei Mikra Targum. It's a mitzvah to do 2 times the pasuk and 1 time Targum, the whole Parsha Shavua, by yourself. Besides the Baal Koreh, right? The Baal Koreh, it's a different mitzvah. I'm sorry? What, to do that? It's like Divrei Kabbalah, let's say, whatever, it's not really there, right? But anyway, the point is like this, that Aruch HaShulchan says Divrei Kabbalah. Anyway, the point is like this, right? That they say also that you shouldn't do it at night, according to Kabbalah. Why? Because when you do Shtei Mikra Targum, it's dinim, so you're doing dinim at night. No good, we don't want that, You're making the dinim stronger. You're getting into a klipa over there. There's a klipa that you're getting into, according to Kabbalah. So therefore they say, yeah, I'm sorry.
When you're saying night,
yeah.
How about early morning before the sunrise? It's considered night?
So after Amud HaShachar, it's already day. That's it, right? You understand? After the dawn, which is like in this time of year, it's about an hour, it's an hour before Netzach Hama. So 1 hour before Netzach Hama, it's already day. But before that, it's night. So therefore, they say, right, that you shouldn't do according to Kabbalah. So there's a machlokat about Friday night, though, about Leil Shabbat. in Yalkut Yosef, he writes over there that Leil Shabbat you're allowed to do. Why? Because Leil Shabbat there's no dinim over there. It's all chesed. It's all kindness. Shabbat is all kindness, all chesed. But Ram Mutzafi came, and he saw the Yalkut Yosef, and he told us. He says it's not correct according to Kabbalah. He said even Leil Shabbat you shouldn't do Shtei Mikra Targum. So whatever you want to do, that's up to you. There's also customs like this in Am Yisrael. They don't read Tehillim at night. That's also Mikra. They don't do Tehillim. They don't do all kinds of things like this, which are Tanakh. Chumash, Nevi'im and Ketuvim. I'm sorry.
You could read Tehillim at night time, no?
According to Halacha, yes. According to Kabbalah, not good to do that. You understand? But the truth is, that after Chatzot, which is the time of Chesed, so then they're more lenient about that. When it comes to Shtei Mikra Targum, even after Chatzot, they say in the Kubalim, you shouldn't do. Get into some kind of a klipa. So therefore, the proper thing, the best thing to do is like this. That if you want to go according to all opinions, do Shtei Mikra Targum in the daytime. Like after Shachrit, or whatever it is, right? Also on Shabbat, they say you should try to finish, according to Halakha, try to finish the whole Parsha before the Seudah of Shabbat in the morning. Try to finish, According to Kabbalah, you're supposed to finish when? Erev Shabbat, on Friday, according to Kabbalah. You're supposed to finish. Elu ve'elu divrei Elohim chaim. Amen ve'amen. Chazak u'baruch.